Hi everyone, we're the Sunshine Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia. And we are so glad to be filming today.
Yes.
And we've got a lot of great things to talk about.
Oh,
Wow, the table is full.
Yes.
The table is full, and
Yes.
we're not going to do a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to talk about cross-stitching and us.
And I'll see what we can mess up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Gary
Yes.
will be Gary. First, we just want to say thank you to everybody for
Yes.
supporting us, watching our videos.
And the lovely comments. I love the comments.
Oh,
Oh my
goodness.
God, the
Yes,
comments
good
this
stuff.
week have been
Very
off
creative.
the chart.
Yes.
Yes. We want to say thank you particularly to Cindy L. Cindy, you are absolutely
goodness, we got-
phenomenal.
Yes.
Just
So
wonderful.
lovely. Yes.
Oh my God, thank you so much. It touched my heart, the message.
Yeah.
Yes.
The message that you sent to us, our pleasure.
Yes.
Completely our pleasure. We also want to remind people about our 3,000 subscriber giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
That is associated with episode 43.
44.
44.
44.
44.
4.
Yeah, we wrote it down.
Yes.
I did. I wrote it down.
Where did you see the 3? She did it. There is no 3 on that paper.
She's looking up under something.
4. 44.
Yes.
That's right
Yes,
here.
right there.
44.
So put your comments on episode 44.
44.
Other
Make sure you
other
watch
places
it.
will not count.
No.
That's right. Our 3,000 subscriber giveaway includes 3 charts.
Yes.
And the keywords are wit, wisdom, and ride.
Yes.
Yes.
So please do comment. Again, we are enjoying the comments
Yes.
tremendously.
Love it.
Please do.
Yes.
And that drawing will be next week.
Correct.
Yes.
We also, just very quick on cruise news, a lot of people have been asking me about how you get your room. How do
Yes.
Yes. How do you?
How do you get the room?
you pick a cabin?
Oh.
Okay.
So on a ship, they're called cabins. If you go to the Norwegian Cruise Line website and identify the ship BreakAway, there's something on the page where you can actually see the deck plans for each deck of the ship.
Okay.
Every cabin has a color code. You can tell whether it's an inside studio. The color codes descriptions tell you how many people can sleep in the cabin.
Okay.
Whether it's a balcony, a studio, just go there. Generally on a ship, the higher the deck and the more midship that is in the center of the ship your cabin is, the more comfortable you would be if there's a little rough seas or
Gotcha.
something. That's where you get the less feeling of movement of the ship.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's in the middle and the higher floors.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're both newbies.
Yeah.
They're newbies, so I'm taking a lot of their questions and assuming that others have the same question. And that's why we want you to go to the Norwegian Cruise Line website first so that you can look at the deck plan, see where you would like to be, check out the type of cabin. You can look at the current pricing, and I say current pricing because cruise ship pricing changes weekly.
Really? Oh.
Yes.
Did not know that.
Yes, the cruise ship, and it will only be around for a week. In fact, when I was looking today with somebody at the cupboard, we saw a price $999 per person for a balcony. And as we were looking at it, when she pulled it up, it didn't say that, then it shifted to $999. I mean, it was just, it's dynamic. Cruise ship
Okay.
pricing
And that's per person.
per
we said
person.
before.
Yes, it is per person.
That's a baseline.
Yes.
Okay.
So please use the Norwegian Cruise Line website extensively to research where you think you'd like to be, the size of cabin you would like to stay in, and then when you call Lisa at Norwegian and use the code Sunshine Stitchers, she will be able to help you with what is available. Because you pick it out on the chart,
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that the cabin is available.
Right.
Why do we use the code Sunshine Stitchers?
We're using the code Sunshine Stitchers and to enable us to get a sense of numbers, us and the cruise line, to get a sense of numbers so we can plan our stitchy space.
Right.
If we think there are only 10 people going and all of a sudden 25 show up, we may not have arranged for adequate space to support our stitching. So please use the code Sunshine Stitchers, and if you've already reserved with Lisa and you did not use the code, just give her a holler and
Yeah.
say, oops, I'm with the Sunshine Stitchers.
Okay.
That'll take care of it.
Good.
Okay.
All right, so
Sounds
that's
good.
our, and Norwegian is running some great promotions right now.
Yeah?
Including free and reduced airfare.
Nice.
So please check that out, because
Okay.
you might be eligible for that.
Gotcha.
And the ship goes out of the Miami port.
Miami to Miami, July 26, 2020 to August 2nd, 2020. You will also need to register separately, $50 with the cross stitch cupboard. And the deadline for that is June 26th. That will enable us to pull together enough stitchy remembrance
Right.
for everybody who's participating.
Mhm.
Again, if we have 10 people who have registered through the cupboard, we're going to make plans to have wonderful stitchy remembrances available. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
You sound good.
Tchotchkes.
Yeah. you
Tchotchkes.
sound
I like
good.
remembrance.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I like
remembrances.
that.
Yeah.
And for the other 15 people, we won't have anything for you, and that's a ooky feeling.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so that's enough about the cruise for this week.
All right.
Anything else
Okay.
you think we should cover about
I
that?
think
No,
the cruise is
good.
Good.
Deck
Yeah.
plans, promos, code,
Okay.
registration deadline.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to start a new segment for our video this week. We're calling it, I wrote down Weekly Inspiration.
Yes.
Right.
No, not that. Yes.
We what?
Yes.
What?
Um,
Oh, what's that? you like the
Let's be inspired.
It is not that kind of inspiration.
Because we would be asleep.
And this came about because
Of a model.
of a model at the cross stitch cupboard.
Yes.
Model
This-
cells.
This
Look
is
at that. It's pretty cool.
Chessie and Me, the latest from Chessie and Me.
Whale watch.
And this past week, I watched a lot of Flosstube, and I noticed there were at least 2 Flosstubers who I watched this past week who were talking about their Chessie and Me projects. They
Okay.
either had just finished them, some had whips, some had plans to stitch Chessie and Me. And I was in the cupboard, and Karen had a nice box
Mm.
of Chessie and Me sitting at the
The front.
the
Nice.
cash register, and said, "Oh yes, Chessie and Me. It seems to be everywhere this week." So she allowed me to borrow the box
Oh.
so that
We can show you some of the cool things
that's
that
available.
Nice.
In Chessie and Me at the cross stitch cupboard. In this segment, every week we've decided that we're going to pick a designer, particularly
fabric.
for weeks or fabric or something
Mhm.
that we all have, that or maybe 2 of us have,
Yeah.
and that we can kind of show it to you.
Yeah.
That'll
So,
be
so it's
fun.
not all about haul.
Yes.
It's because we may already have it, and
Right.
we just want to say, "Do you remember this?" or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
And these, what I think is really cool about Chessie and Me is some of them are kitted
Yes.
with the finishing stuff. Some of
And
them are
that's
just
got the magic
fabric.
box in there, because I,
I
guess
mean-
it's a box piece,
Yeah.
so it includes the box.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of, they're not just only charts, they're all just different things.
And some of these are old charts
my
that may
God,
not
wow.
be readily available.
Right. That's why you go to an LNS.
Yes, on the open market.
Yeah. These are all pretty cool.
Yes, there's another one.
And they're in plastic because they're not ours.
Yeah, that's right. So the rule does not
Apply.
Apply to
Right.
merchandise.
Yes,
Okay, this one's my favorite.
this one, yes.
It looks like it's 3 pieces of fabric they've sewn together and stitched. I love this one.
I've seen that one done. There's a floss tuber who did that.
Really?
And it's lovely.
Oh
It
my gosh.
is lovely. I mean, I remember when she showed it, and I really stared at it for quite a while.
That's fabric.
This one, Liberty Star Sampler, a patriotic.
Okay.
This one is nice because it's got a bee skip, and you notice a lot of houses on Chessie and Me.
Yes.
This is one that actually has a stitching theme, and it comes with the fabric.
Yes.
Is Chessie the cat? Do we know?
Maybe so.
Don't know. It's got a little cat on there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and the lady, the designer's name is Linda, so I'm assuming that
Chessie is the cat.
Yeah.
This is another sampler, Janet Reed 1835 sampler.
And this one comes with flosses and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
a kit. Oh, no
Ooh.
fabric, but it's got the flosses.
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind of floss?
It
Gentle
looks like
art.
gentle art
Yeah.
wools.
Yes.
Looks like wools.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like stitching with wools. I've been stitching with those lately for like
Nice.
hair and animals.
Oh, and I
Is it-
forgot.
Oh, that's good.
Because
Yeah.
it's not like, it's not
Oh,
whisper. It's kind
yeah.
of, it does have a little fuzzy, but
Yes.
it's not
Yes.
hard to pull through the fabric.
So if you're looking for Chessie and Me, if you're looking for some old Chessie and Me, please call the cross stitch cover. The phone number is in our description box below. She's got quite a bit, and I'm sure there's probably more
A lot more,
Chessie
yeah.
and Me than what's here. But we've got an
Oh,
oldie but goodie.
We've got my first green shirt,
Yes.
and here's proof that I was was little one time.
Oh my
Not
god.
only that,
Guess what?
It's the original green.
This is where Picture This Plus gets their inspiration.
That's not Kermit.
Oh my god.
Kermit is my favorite
Isn't
color.
that-
Oh my goodness. Oh my,
Oh my
goodness. Oh my goodness. Where's this little boy?
I'm right here. I'm still
Oh
here.
my goodness.
I'm the same innocent as
Oh
ever.
my
yes,
goodness.
he is.
Oh my, this is so
You
Look
missed
at
it. The
this.
photo before this, I was rolling my eyes. Okay.
You should hold it like
That
this.
is too.
today.
That is just too.
Let me put that over here.
Okay. Yes. Very.
That's delicate.
Very
It's
special.
only half a century.
Okay, so look for our weekly inspiration segment. We won't have Gary's baby pictures and baby suit every
It could be
week.
Shelia's
Yeah.
next.
Oh no.
Ooh,
No.
or EJ's.
Weekly inspiration. All right, so who had a start this week?
I have a start,
Okay.
but it was also a finish.
Okay.
And it was also
Okay.
Stitch Kindness,
Oh.
and it was
Oh,
also
nice.
getting me out of trouble.
Oh,
Oh.
all
So
right.
it's like all over
So
the place.
It's a whoopee whoopee.
Yeah.
Oh, this clapper isn't working.
Oh.
That's okay. Here's mine. Alright, so this is a pattern that was made for me because of the music that I put in episode 43. That's why she's still thinking of it.
Maybe that's why that was stuck
So
in my head.
this is me under the water stitching with the fishes. And the ship there is Sunshine Stitches.
Is that
Oh,
like a
that's so
take on the
sweet.
Godfather theme?
Yeah,
Sleeping with
I
the
think
Fishes?
so.
Oh my god.
But I started it last night and it was a nice little quick finish.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And it's got my green shirt on there, so
I
thank
mean,
you,
that's
Doug and Vicky.
attention to detail right
Yeah, I
there.
think they know me.
You got his green shirt. He'll save the stitching before he saves himself.
That's very
Well,
cute.
of course.
You can't get it
I
wet.
always think of that every time I'm on a plane.
This is adorable.
It's a very easy
This is
pattern to stitch, and I loved it. It
adorable.
was
It
so
was
fun.
cute. It is cute.
That is so nice.
It is cute.
Adorbs.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank
I still wanted to use it as the entrance, but they didn't want to use it as the entrance.
No. Thank you. Good job, Gary.
you. Yes.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Doug. Vicky. Vicky designed it.
Oh, thank you, Vicky.
Doug did the audio for you.
Oh.
Thanks,
Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
'Cause I don't have to do any of that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think you got the eye, Doug.
Yeah. We see you, Doug.
He watches every week.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I have a start. EJ, do you have a start?
No.
Okay. I have a start only because, and this was also a haul, because I went to the cupboard on Tuesday and on Tuesdays, which the store is open late, I arrive somewhere around 11 and I don't go home until
It closes.
It closes at 8 p.m. So I do a full day, and I forgot my iPad.
So luckily she was at an L&M. She could buy a pattern
Exactly.
and a kit.
And this chart had just come in. She had just put them on the table. The new charts are put on the table for us to see. It came with the floss.
Yes.
And the fabric.
Correct.
Right.
All I had to do was provide the needle.
Correct.
I had tons of needles.
Yeah. And you
so-
didn't even need your glasses, did you?
No, I didn't need my. I think I may have had them on, but I didn't really need my stitching glasses. And I got all that done on Tuesday.
It's called Witches Hats of Bats. A cat and Halloween, this and that. It's a Bent Creek.
Yes, and I like Bent Creek photo booth.
This is not a photo booth.
I know, but Bent Creek.
Oh,
it's photo
yeah.
booth, so I like Bent Creek.
I don't know if she knows that. It's
I
not a photo
do
booth.
know that. I know one could, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get your point.
Keep your photo there.
Yes. All right, whips. EJ, let's look at your whips.
My whips first. Okay. So speaking of Bent Creek, you take this. This I started.
Look at that. I showed Bent Creek last week in the video, the
Yes.
kit that I got when I was
Yes.
traveling.
Yes.
Then you get one,
bought
and then
a
now
big-
you got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
it's all
see,
like
there you go.
not
Maybe
even
we should-
planned.
Maybe we should do them as our next inspiration, so we can get it out of our system.
And maybe because the boyfriends, the photo booths we saw for a while, so
Yeah.
maybe that's where
It's
the
on
Bent Creek came
forever.
from.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, no, forever. Most of a year.
So this is a zipper, Bent Creek zipper. So everything that you needed
Is
is
in
in
the
the
zipper.
bag. It's an old one though. This is what is this? 8 something? What's this called? You know.
Floss.
What kind of floss? A thicker
It's
one.
pearl.
Pearl, yes. Yes. So this is a pearl.
It just says
And it
pearl
came
Yeah.
pearl cotton, and it came with the zipper in this little pouch.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, in this little pouch.
Right.
So, why did I start stitching on this? Well, I'll tell you. For Year of Whips, I started stitching this, and I just stitched about maybe 40 stitches.
Wow.
Right?
Okay. So this is another large count.
Wait, the 40 stitches it was like straight down here and straight down here, right? So 40
L.
stitches.
You had an
Oh, yeah.
I
L.
had an L. And I started because I wanted it to get done for Year of Whips. It is, and then from School of Magical Stitches and Literature, we had to do our whip list and we had to stitch on our 11th whip. And this is the 11th whip. We had to
Okay.
do 300 stitches on our 11th whip. So that's why it's out. Because if it wasn't for School of Magical Stitches and Literature, I don't think I would have
We
all
still
that
wouldn't
done.
have done it. Okay,
Yes.
very nice.
So that's
And that's
one.
only one square out of the 4 square
Yes.
piece. I mean, this is going to be a cute piece.
Yes, as well.
I
It'll be a very
Yes.
nice Thanksgiving
Yes.
piece. Look at that. Yeah.
All right.
All right, and then the next homework was to what's the next homework? Okay, the next homework is to stitch 300 stitches on anything but pink. Right,
That's
no
easy.
pink. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I was trying to combine this with another challenge.
Wasn't that a SAL? That was the CCOctoberSAL. April
Yes.
1st.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, our SALs are always open.
Yes.
Always
yes.
open.
Yes, it's never ending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
it's like the song that never ends. This is the sound that never ends. Well, anywho, so sorry, I was supposed to stitch 300 stitches for School of Magical Stitches and Literature. Well, for semi-sane stitchers, there's a domino event going. Don't worry about it. Where you have to stitch 400. Well, you can stitch 400 stitches. So I was going to stitch 100 more to make it 400. I'm currently in stitch number 200 about, so I'm almost there for my 400 stitches of semi-staying stitchers, but only 100 stitches away from my 300 stitches for School of Magical Stitches and Literature. You know what? And you might not understand, but it's all written like over here. I have things written down that I need to stitch. Everything
So it's a
is
homework
labeled.
notebook.
Yes, so I got this.
Explain that a little bit
Oh,
more.
whoa,
You lost me when you pulled the book out.
Yeah,
really?
I thought it was just stitching.
Yeah,
No.
explain that a little
Okay,
bit
so this
more.
is domino effect. This is the semi-staying stitchers.
Oh, it's not magical stitches.
No, this is another group.
Another group of rules.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't bring
See,
the
and the guy who has all the rules has got a SAL with no rules. I love it.
So this right here is domino effect. So level 1, you stitch 100 on a whip. And then the next level is 200 stitches for the next, then 300, 400, up to 10 whips, which is 1,000 stitches on that last whip.
I forgot the pointer because I
Yes.
didn't bring that bag today.
Oh.
So this is one,
That's
Yeah.
one,
level 1,
Two,
level 2.
3,
And you can't
it goes up
repeat.
to
That's why,
10.
So
level 10.
you better make sure your whip that needs 1,000 stitches
Stitches at
on
the end.
is something that you really want to stitch on.
That's
And
true.
this is
And it is due. I put the due date and I put an orange square around the due date.
up here.
Yeah.
Okay, and
This
this,
is School of Magical Stitches and Literature, where you where I have my whip main, and then for every 100 I just X off the hundreds that I stitched so I could count my 300s. And then the last homework assignment I have to stitch 400 stitches. That's why there's 4 sections.
Okay.
And then this is next week's homework assignment. Well, this is a little different for School of Magical Stitches and Literature. So they tell you for week 9 to list 5 whips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on Monday, they're going to tell you a number. Whip number 3, and you have to stitch 500 stitches on whatever whip number 3 you have. Every house is going to have a different number, maybe. So they're going to basically roll tiny decisions to figure out what you're going to be working on for that week for 500 stitches.
Very nice.
So you have to have something with at least 500 stitches on it.
okay.
Woo! All right. So I'm excited.
Yes.
You're excited? I'm
Yes.
excited.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I feel.
That's not whip.
Nope.
Okay,
All right.
Gary, your
Wow.
whip.
I feel like I haven't done anything this week.
I,
But here's my whip.
that's it?
Autumn Quaker. It's the only thing I've done this week.
Oh, man.
So there's been a couple questions about stitching with the Valdani threads with the 3 strands. I love it. It's on 28 count. They're so easy to go through. I don't even know that they are 3 threads. I don't even have a problem threading my needle,
Yeah.
and because they're thinner than DMCs, but they're
Yeah.
so smooth. And you guys are going to be in trouble because I love stitching on this.
Uh-oh.
I almost didn't. I was up till 2:00
Really?
last night stitching on this
Oh, wow.
after I finished my other projects.
So you use a regular needle or you use what
Just
needle
a
do
regular
you use?
needle, whatever I have.
Whatever you have?
I only know what the number is when I buy them. Otherwise, I don't know what I
Oh.
have until I stitch.
We had
Gotcha.
that conversation today at the cupboard about the Valdani. A couple of folks were saying that close up, as they're stitching, their perception or their feeling is that it looks very bunchy. But as they move away from it, it's not, and they really are enjoying.
I love
working with
the
them.
color saturation. I don't think I would
Yeah.
want to see anything
That's
because I thought about doing 2 threads but it's 28 count. So I
Yeah.
mean that's pretty
28
big.
count is pretty good. Yes.
But now if you were doing on 32,
It is
I might go
beautiful.
down
Yeah.
a skein, but a thread.
A thread.
Yeah.
Well,
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
and that's your only whip.
That's my only whip. And what I was looking at, if I stitch about 2,000 stitches a week, I could have this done by December 21st.
All right.
So this is about 2,000 stitches? Well, you don't count stitches, Gary.
No. Well, I don't count the stitches. I count the spaces. Because I
like
don't count
sections?
stitches. So like when it says the stitch count is 170 by 200,
Yeah.
I multiply that.
Yes,
To me-
that's an area.
It's an area.
Yes.
And so then I say, okay, if I divide that by 18 weeks, I should be able, and then I just mark off my chart, this square. Once I stitch in that square, once I hit that square, I can stop. So I met my goal. So I'm not counting stitches.
I just don't do math.
But no, you don't have to, because there's like 1 week I might have a ton of stuff to do, and the next week I might have to do 5 stitches in that section. I'm like, I'm gone. So you know, it's scary logic.
Yeah,
it's okay, but it works for you.
It works for me.
I mean, I'm sorry. I just had a throwback to the 81 days of January.
but that's how the 81 days of January work.
I know. I'm sorry.
How'd that work out for you, Gary?
We'll find out at the end of the year when I show my chart.
Oh,
my spreadsheet, my graph.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Well, and here's my progress on Autumn Quakers. I'm stitching on Colonial Parchment by hand dyed by Stephanie.
What count?
36 count. I'm using a Victorian model sampler thread conversion 1 strand. And as you can see, I'm working down the left side.
I was going to ask you, I saw your comment. You said she told you to stitch on the left side.
She.
Oh. Because I'm
She.
Because the last time we talked.
I didn't care. No,
because the last time we talked, you said you were going diagonal because that's the way the pattern wanted you to go. And then all of a sudden it became a she.
She spoke to, well, we're going to be together for a while, so I figured we might as well become good friends.
Okay.
What's her name?
Oh, I haven't named her yet.
Okay.
All right.
But I decided,
she's nameless.
Yes. I decided to come down the left side of the, again, and for me, the direction on pieces like this that I stitch really is the flow of my needle. I just, it's just a flow.
Whatever you want to pick up next.
The piece becomes one with the needle.
And if you notice, I'm one going across.
Yeah, a lot of people are going across. I've been seeing all of the, watching a lot of the progress photos, but it just said keep going down here. And this part down here is actually on section 4.
Okay.
Is where the vine.
So you guys are on talking terms right now?
Yes.
Oh, that's good, because I know you guys had a fight around.
We fell out.
Yeah,
we did. We had a
huge argument.
You know how the girls are.
Excuse me.
They're always fighting over the boy. But not this one. Get that pointer out.
Oh my God!
This is a pointer. So this first motif, and I had a real tough start. I have every single piece of that motif has been frogged.
Really?
Restitched. Yes.
I've enjoyed every bit of my first motif.
Yeah.
We got along gracefully.
Really well?
Yeah, he was really good.
Okay.
Oh, it's a he now. Oh
Mine's
boy. He and a she.
She and I, we had to come to terms.
Yeah.
But it's been, the rest of it has flowed.
Wow,
really
mine's humongous.
smoothly. Yeah.
Amazing what 28 count and 32 count.
36.
36 and 28.
Yeah.
Look at the size. But it's going to be gorgeous.
It will. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how that's coming. And then I also worked on this week. I had a good stitching week this week. I also worked on
This one?
Swans and Shears. Swans and Shears.
Oh, you printed it out?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Which is in timeout.
It's still in timeout?
No, it was in timeout after
okay.
StitchCon.
But you got the M done.
I got the M done.
What M?
And
you guys talking
well,
about?
this sort of looks like an
Sort of
M.
looks like an M right
Especially
here.
before I started filling it in.
Oh.
At StitchCon,
Oh, I see.
I was working on this top portion here on this side and could not get the count correct. I took it out twice, 3 times at StitchCon, and I had gotten all the way down here and had to come all the way back out. So this whole side has been frogged 3 times. I finally got it in, and I know that all of this is even on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I realized this side also has an error, but I'm going to leave that error there.
Yeah.
Still? Okay.
I'm going to leave that because it's my StitchCon remembrance.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And it doesn't affect the pattern any place?
No, only these 2 pieces right here
Had to
are
line up.
incorrect.
Is that the
And they're
only
gonna
thing you
stay
have
there.
left over? Is this M? This right here? What else you have left to stitch?
That's the bottom of the pattern, right?
Yes.
So you finished this.
Yes, I have to fill in this. I have to fill in this motif here. You can just see the outline there.
Yeah.
Fill in the rest of the M.
And
then I think I have to come down here a little bit.
Okay.
But I think I'm very close to being done.
So we're gonna finish next week.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. So that's my whip on Swanson shears, and that is Tempting Tangle's design. It was a piece of club, Block of the Month club in 2017, which that's when I started it actually in 2017. I will definitely, my goal is to finish it this year. I'm definitely on target for that, and I am enjoying it. It's just. And I stitched on it at the cupboard, at the table with everybody. And
with no problems.
With no problem, but StitchCon just proved to be a challenge.
It was all the fun stuff at StitchCon.
Yes, and I also do not have a picture, and I didn't realize I didn't have a picture until, a little while ago.
Can we insert one?
What is it?
I don't know if you can, because this is from the 2019 winter issue of Punch Needle.
Okay, we can show a picture next week.
Yeah, we'll show a picture next week. I'll remember to bring the magazine.
It looks pretty cool.
It is pretty. It's a Santa. Up here is his head. His head is up here. He's got a nice beard that comes down here.
So it's like a patriotic Santa.
It comes down here. His head is over here. Comes down here. And this is an arm and then arm.
Yeah, I gotta see a picture because it don't look right. Yeah. It looks like a ship. See, right here with the smokestacks.
Someone's got the Sunshine Cruise on
I
their
don't
mind.
know, really.
It does.
Yeah,
okay.
but
it's not.
No, it's not. Do you know which one?
It's a Santa that has one side of his coat is this blue with the flakes, and the other side is red and white trim. And the boots on the chart are the same red as this. I'm giving him black boots.
Okay. No red boots for Santa?
No red boots for Santa. And I also must say, the threads, all of this is from Stash. This is a 32 count fabric. I don't know. It might be a fabric flare because it's printed.
Is it printed or painted?
Or it's painted.
All right, so it's like petty point.
Petty point.
Not fabric flare.
Okay, petty point. And the threads are a combination of threads from Stash. A lot of, mostly DMC. It's what I can put my hands on. There's quite a bit that I can put my hands on. Right Since nothing has been put up.
She's stitching from the plate.
That's right. Literally stitching from the plate.
If you can tell me what that means, we're friends.
Okay, and so that's all of our whips.
Is that what you talk about?
That's a finish.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's talk about your finishes, Gary.
Wait a minute. Why do? Okay, so
do you have any finishes?
No, but that's not assumed.
I didn't mean
right now. Hurt my feelings.
It just meant that I was going to Gary first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I was going to ask you if you had. But now we don't have to ask EJ.
So we save some time.
Because she just had a little hissy fit.
I wanted a hissy fit.
She had a fit.
She felt guilty about not having a finish.
I'm telling you.
Guilt.
So Gary.
This is what you do when you don't sleep. Don't eat. So I finished Halloween delivery from Plum Street Sampler.
Nice.
Very nice.
So now we know it's not a house. It doesn't go that way. It doesn't go this way. It goes this way. I love stitching on this fabric.
Is there the number 8 on the top of the
17?
Oh, it's a
84, and the 8 is the
hangers.
chain.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Do you know how you're gonna finish it?
I'm gonna get it framed. I don't know how yet, but I really love that fabric.
What fabric is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I really love it.
Okay. Sorry.
And once I get close to finish, I don't really know too much unless they really
Those
pop.
go in here?
Yes, this is the Blackbird design, casting a spell, and I finally finished all the little things and they have to go in this finished box that I got from Hobby Lobby. Everyone's been asking. It's called out on the pattern. It actually tells you to go to Hobby Lobby. And
really?
They give you the
Tell you.
number, so they're like in cahoots.
It's
Yeah.
called wood pile.
Yeah.
It's a wood pile.
No, they give you the unit. They give you the number in the
Oh,
pattern, the
the
SKU,
item number,
and you just
yeah.
tell the item number to the guy at Hobby Lobby. He's like,
Wow.
"Oh yeah, we got those." Yeah. So I got to paint it, stain it, do something with it. My goal is to go to the store tomorrow and buy the stuff, and then go on my trip. And when I come back, maybe it'll be done.
Your elf.
I doubt it. He's busy.
Yes.
Busy making bags for other people. So
Nice.
this was all fun. This was done on a Lugana. And I just did it by the color. I wanted something that wasn't too modeled, but gave some movement to the piece so it would compete with it. So
Very
it's a pretty
nice.
simple piece.
Yes, very pretty.
Yeah. And then this one I had real fun on. This is all DMCs, and it's
Nice.
Spooky Tree
Look at that.
from Barbara Anna. And there's like hardly any back stitching at all, just enough to where it's needed. And this gingham was real easy to stitch on, other than in the fact that it was 28 count and it was so humongous. And it's weeks
Oh.
fabric, so it was like I had to make sure I didn't pull my threads.
Yeah.
You know. So it's a scooper and egg, natural
Scooper
nog, natural gingham linen.
Actually, I think it's Scupper Nog.
Scupper nog.
What is that?
I think it's a Massachusetts.
I don't know.
I've heard it before.
But
Nog.
Weeks makes, when they dye their fabric, they also have thread colors, and they're the same. So I bought this fabric for something else. I didn't want to use it on that, so I thought this was really cool. The
It is
orange looked
cute.
really fun on there.
Yes. it
I
does.
know Kathy's going to have fun trying to stretch it straight
Yeah.
and
I can see.
framing it. So I might have it made into a bell pull. If
Oh,
that's easier.
something simpler. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's gonna pull. It's gonna
Yeah.
distort.
So I think a bell pull will look nice
Mm-hmm.
coming down there.
Very good.
All right, and then this is one of my super old whips. It's Half Carrots by the Work Basket. I bought this pattern when I was in Kansas the first time, and okay, it's still in plastic. You know what? Let me take it out. I wasn't gonna show it, but
No,
you guys see what the designer was thinking blue.
Oh,
I like the green.
yeah.
And the rabbit really shows up in person.
Yes.
So it looks really soft, and it's 36 count, one thread of Bellswell silk, and these are the Smyrna crosses, all up there in the top. That's all I had left to do.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
We're admiring it.
What's wrong with it?
Don't mind us.
It looks so good. Good job.
You know what? Lines will go where they go. I know what you're talking about, but anyway. So,
Okay.
so that's all my whips. Did you do any whips?
Yeah, I told
Finishes?
you my whips.
Finishes? Oh, that's my whips.
Okay. All right. So
Finishes?
No.
Oh,
Hall. You wanna
EJ.
go- Oh, me first? Ooh,
Yeah.
you guys ready for
I have the
this?
finishes, you have the haul.
So my haul, I have my fabric of the month, my Baker's Dozen from Needlecraft Corner in Maryland. She throws in a little goodie. So this, oh, you needed one of these, didn't you, Shelia?
no, I'm okay.
This is what it is.
What is that?
It's a project card.
Project card.
Project card.
And it's got a magnet on there so you can put it on your board or whatever. And is there a couple of them in there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it comes 3 to a pack.
It does. You need some?
It's pretty cool. No.
So we'll figure it out. And then, the actual fabric is sand by Picture This Plus.
Are you in the primitive collection or neutrals? I mean,
It's-
you've been a lot
yeah.
of neutrals
This,
last
yes.
couple of months. Okay.
But remember, I'm in 2.
All right.
Usually, Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics is more.
Okay.
But this is sand from Picture This Plus.
These are looking kind of primitive.
Yes, and I think I know what I want to stitch with her. What do you think?
Oh, I love that.
Perfect.
Well, it depends. What count is it?
28.
Okay, yeah, good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a haul piece too.
Oh, yes.
So might as well
So-
show it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So also, but I also saw something that's amazing. So I also bought this. So I went to the cupboard
Garden Prelude. It's the
Yes.
new one that just came out from. Who's this
Mirabilia?
designer?
Oh my
Who's this
God,
designer? My
really?
favorite designer.
So I went to the cover and I said, Mary, I need that pattern with the girl playing the violin.
Yeah.
That's all she knew, and she's like, you know what, we got you. So I got the chart and the B pack today. It's amazing, Garden Prelude.
Yeah.
But I went to somebody was showing in Mirror Conversion.
Okay.
Facebook group where there's a tree behind, like it's a darker fabric with a tree. I'm like, whoa, that looks amazing.
I saw that. I thought it was pretty busy. It's a printed fabric.
Yes.
I thought it competed because she's so delicate. I like her like this.
Really?
Or something like that. Because there's so much going on. There's tons of flowers.
She's got her own background.
There's beads.
But the tree looks, I thought it looked amazing.
I think if you did anything else, I think it would really compete with her.
She's amazing.
When you stitch her, you're going to see like, wow.
She's amazing. She's amazing. Do I have enough fabric?
That's what we have to measure.
Oh, no.
Check it out.
It's 293 by 202.
Oh, boy.
On 32 count.
Oh, it's 32 count?
Yeah. They said 32.
Oh, okay.
32.
Oh, good. So the beads are definitely going to fit on 28 count.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Would
Yeah.
that be an issue?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
What
right.
else do you have?
What else? Okay. That's nothing?
That's it? That's all your haul?
Of course not.
Oh,
Oh.
of course.
I need a needle threader, so I need a threader.
Okay.
So, Shelia, our, second screen is always the beautiful.
Beautiful Shelia conversion.
Yes, the Cross Stitch Nation. And I know Carolyn Zook from Carolyn C. Zook Stitch.
Oh, you're just picking that scab, aren't you?
So I bought it and I wanted it. Yeah, I'm like, yes, I'll stitch it. This dress is going to be amazing. So the second lady, the shorter lady, is going to be Shelia. Because Shelia, do you see this? We're going like this. So this is going to be Shelia.
And the reality is, I'm taller than them.
This is going to be Gary holding the hoop with the cross. That's going to be me with the pretty dress.
I'm taller than you. You're taller than me.
And then
The other lady on the other side.
guy is going to be changed to a guy holding a needle, and that will be Ronnie.
That's cute.
That's my cross stitch nation, and then everybody else, I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna change the shirt to a lime green for Gary.
I'll give you the DMC conversion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
called Gary.
And it's gonna be, he likes to wear the lime green with the khaki pants. So that's what I'm going to change it to.
The khaki shorts?
Khaki shorts.
Khaki shorts.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
See those bony legs.
Ooh, I may have a swoop for the hair. So I can't wait to start stitching on this.
Right.
So it's heartstring samplery. And the next one, I saw somebody stitching this, and I'm thinking it's Kim.
Go ahead.
And Kim, this is a Jardin. Oh wait, this is a
Long dog sampler.
It's a long dog sampler. I thought
Say
it
it
was
right.
ink circles, and no, it's a long dog. This is Le Jardin de Plaisir. It's like the pleasure garden or something. So yeah. Well, I love it.
I like that. That's very pretty.
And I love my colors are red and black. Love that. Oh my goodness! Did you see
Are
that?
those moths or dragonflies?
One of them.
I can't
It
I can't tell what they are.
I can't tell either. It looks good though.
Yeah.
Whatever it
pretty.
is.
And are these some specialty stitches as well? No. No.
Normally not with long dogs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
And that's actually a pretty small one for them.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
What's the
Death by
count
cross
number?
stitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Shelia, how's your death by cross stitch?
It's doing really good.
I think it's hanging out with the moon.
It's hanging out.
You
with
see how
my,
Gary's so shady? We're picking on Shelia right now, okay?
I forgot. I need to read the notes.
Okay.
Is that the end of your haul?
That's all haul.
Okay.
Yes, for me.
All
Gary?
right, so I'll show you my haul.
That's
I got my
beautiful.
fabric of the month
Ooh,
from
nice.
Seraphim. It's called
Oh, boy.
Harvest Blessings,
Oh, nice.
and it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Look at that. Another Halloween piece.
Yes, for
Wow,
sure.
look at that. It's really picking up good. I love those colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did see on her message where she's not going to be doing Fabric of the Month anymore. She's changing it to a limited, Fabric Limited every month. So you can pick and choose whether you want to buy it or not.
Oh, okay.
That's
that
interesting.
helps.
It's all interesting. It helps her, you know.
Yeah.
But I've enjoyed every one of her monthly fabrics.
Yes.
And they've all appealed to me, so I really enjoyed that. So that's all my haul.
That's all your haul?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't go anywhere.
Well, my haul was the chart that I had to buy when I forgot my iPad on Tuesday, which I just showed. And we also received some stitchy kindness
Right.
this week, and we wanted to say thank you so much again.
And that's to Christine C.
Who sent us
Want me to read what she wrote?
Patterns in plastic. Isn't that cool? and little thread catchers. I love it.
yes, very nice. And each one
I had a
was
little special thing.
selected, for us. So it was really
It's my
precious.
first
Thank you for the thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
My
love
first
it.
mill.
Yeah.
I never had that.
The little, it's
Oh, you
little
enjoyed
doggy
those.
Oh my
little
God!
doggy
Look at
doggy.
this. This is this.
Those are great. Those are
absolutely-
really nice. Yes, and I
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah,
one.
this one is really cool. I have to take it out so you can see it.
I love mine. It's just so perfect.
Ooh.
Seashells.
Ooh. I wonder what this.
Oh,
I don't know. It's a little too dark, but I love it.
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
And I also want to say
Magical
thank you
stitches.
to
Thank you.
Fran,
Thank you.
one of our stitching buddies at the cupboard,
Oh,
who
yes.
came back from a lengthy summer road tour and brought me back this lovely chart, which I inadvertently put in my regular bag that I bring with me on Saturdays, but I didn't bring that bag today.
And she bought me a little stitch dot, which it's over there, Shelia. If you find my,
It's on your.
So one of that piece.
that not that one,
Yeah.
the other of the two.
She should have had it better set up.
Who, me?
Oh, this one.
Yes. Yes. So I got a little stitch
So
dot
we get to
from
see it
Fran.
again.
Yes. So thank you again, Fran. Thank you so much.
Oh
Yes.
wow, it's cute.
All
I like
stars.
that.
Okay.
Something about where's Mother Moon? Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, that's not funny.
Wow.
That's not
What else
funny
do
at
you
all.
have, Gary?
Plants.
Oh, okay.
Oh, plans. Plans.
Okay, plans. So we have some announcements.
Yes.
First, we want to thank the Inspired
Needle.
Needle in Illinois.
Without the S.
Oi. We have been given 2 memberships
Gift certificates.
gift certificate memberships to the Needlework Galleria
In September.
September 18th through the
21st.
21st in St. Charles, Missouri. If you are able to attend the Galleria in St. Charles, Missouri, September 18th to 21st, please consider entering this giveaway for 2 memberships. The value is $35.
And the memberships can be either used for your membership or
If you have already paid your membership, you can still use the gift certificate in the Inspired Needle pop-up shop or in the Galleria Spirit shop.
yes.
So it's gonna be 2 winners, right?
Yes.
2 winners.
Oh, okay.
And what do you have to say something about Galleria?
Galleria. And you will be commenting on this episode
Yes.
Only.
and this episode will be number 45. So remember, Galleria is your keyword
And if you're going, this is your perfect chance of
getting some
Right.
a $35 spending money in the Inspired Needle pop-up shop or
the membership.
the
level.
Spirit, the
Yeah.
Galleria Spirit
And
shop.
it's really a short window. We're going to do the drawing next week because
Yes.
Galleria is like right around the
right
corner.
around the corner, so
Yes.
you may have to make plans.
So-
If you know that is too far away, it's
Can't go.
you can't get the time
Gotta
off
go to
from
work.
Whatever. If you have doubts, please don't enter this giveaway.
Right. It has to be used at the event.
At the event, it cannot be saved for a later time. It is a use or lose. Okay. Well, yeah. Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you.
So thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Kathy and Nancy
Yes.
from Inspired Needle,
Yes,
you
for that.
And for our little.
giving our viewers this
Yes.
opportunity.
Yes.
And it's really an amazing.
Yes.
It came in. I
Experience.
had
We're
no
going.
idea. I was like, wow, that's
Nice.
super
That's really
cute.
cool. We are so excited.
blessed.
We're
Yeah.
so
Yes.
looking forward. Everything
Oh
that
my
we've heard
gosh.
about Galleria from last year, I watched all of the videos
Mhm.
from people who attended last year. I even had the opportunity to speak to one of the vendors from last year
Mhm.
when I was in Nashville, who really is still in awe about the experience and is
Nice.
very, very excited about going again.
Okay.
So
And we have a
yay.
crew.
We have
We're
We have
taking
a
our
crew.
posse.
Yeah, we
we got
have a crew going.
posse
Yes.
going this year.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be Florida deep.
So let's see. That was announcements. Okay, plans are next.
Plans.
Me? I'm first.
Well, let's do Gary. He's all ready.
I'm all ready.
While we think
All
about our
right.
plans.
So since I've had over 5 finishes this week, it ran out a week, and I realized I don't have any Kermit in my
We
whips.
didn't flap for you
Oh, we did clap.
for his finishes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't get 5
remember.
of them. I only got
Oh.
1.
Oh,
But
boy.
there's a photo I want to insert
What?
somewhere around here of me standing in front of all my whips. I have like 28 whips, and the stack is pretty tall, and of course they're all in Garon bags.
Of course.
Because I have the
I
inside
would
guy.
not expect that.
And so I was going through them trying to figure out what I was going to take next week to Illinois. I'm going there for a business trip again.
Nice.
And
not for
so
business, but for
I'm going to see you guys Tuesday night, Stitch Night, Inspired Needle, till 8 o'clock. And so I said, I don't have any Kermit in my whip stash.
Uh-oh.
I need a project with Kermit on it. So I'm going to take this guy with me
Oh.
because he's got Kermit.
Oh.
It is a 28 count. So,
What's the name of it?
Vinny the Vampire.
I just saw that recently.
Yeah.
What
And
was that?
What's pretty cool is
Can I see?
it came with the threads.
Oh. How
Oh.
cool is that?
Yeah, and it's already carded.
Oh, nice.
So I got this one from Glendon Place.
Oh.
Nice.
When she I'm on her mailing list. She gets once a year. I think she does like this sale where you get the sale and you get. Oh, this is 2017. I've had this since 2017.
Oh.
She dates it. Thank you. so yeah, she dated the back of it. So she makes the kits and she puts the threads with the pack.
Nice.
And then I think it's the discount or something like
Mhm.
that. But I always pick up one to support the designers directly
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I had, I saw it needed Kermit, so I had to go to the cupboard to get my Kermit.
All right.
I think they hold it for me, don't they?
They probably do. And so that's not the only whip you're taking.
I'm only
or-
taking one
oh, you're
because
taking
I'm
one?
gonna
Okay.
be in Illinois and then I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna go to Missouri. I'm gonna actually be in St. Charles.
Oh,
business.
You can
Oh,
scope it out.
really?
So I'm gonna try to scope out the area, but I'm only there for a day.
Okay.
Oh.
you
So
can scope
I've
out
got
the
3 days of
airport for
flying
us.
and
Okay.
yeah. So
Very good. All right. You can find out the Starbucks closest to so I don't have to go into some sort of withdrawal.
Shock.
Yeah. All right. EJ, what are your plans?
My plans isn't that she took, not that one. Well, that's part of it. It's the book. I was prepared.
Oh, the book.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Her brain book.
I was like book. A book.
Oh, why do you keep showing me the cover?
Positive vibes only, Gary. Only positivity, Gary.
Dark
I'm not-
sunshine is
I'm
not
gonna knock
possible.
you on the head with the positive vibes.
Dark sunshine is not a positive.
All right. So what I'm going to be working on is 400. I got like maybe 100, 200 stitches to finish both assignments on this.
So how far is 200 stitches? I don't know how.
Like it's gonna work on this O, and it should be about. I'll show you next week.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll show you next week. This is the before picture.
Yeah, because I don't count.
Yeah.
I can't grasp the concept, you know, because you saw I make believe numbers. I just count the
Yes.
squares, and it
My
does.
brain is still in recovery mode.
I'll show you a graph.
Oh no, not a graph. And then I have magical stitches homework. I'm gonna stitch 500 stitches on a project that I don't know yet. I also am future.
Oh yes.
September 6th.
Yes, I
September
have
6th.
my Deck the Halls SAL
From
coming.
Yes.
Little.
Caterpillar cross stitch.
And the first pattern drops on September
September
6th.
6th. Yes.
Very
you can
nice.
still use the coupon code EJ10 to
Ooh.
get 10% off.
Yay.
Deck the halls.
Yeah.
And I
EJ10.
yes, and where's my little, see, I'm all discombobulated. Here it is. That's my cute little gingerbread guy. He's
I'm
so
worried
cute.
about you with the gingerbread
Which
man
is-
upside
He's
down.
so cute.
Which is a separate purchase.
Yes.
Right, he's
it's
separate, and he's not part of the 10%. The
Yeah,
10%
but they-
only for the chart, for
yeah,
the
but they
packet.
go hand in hand. Like,
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
So that's September 6th. So that's part of my future plans.
Okay.
But definitely I have homework to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have assignments to get filled. I'm going to be pretty busy.
Okay. Well, my plans are pretty much to continue working on the 3 pieces you saw today. I hope to finish the ornament. So we'll have a finish. I don't have to bring a picture next week because
Okay.
we'll have a finish.
Oh, okay.
The Halloween thing?
The Halloween, yes, my Santa.
Oh.
I will work on Autumn Quakers.
Mhm.
I actually worked on it a couple of days this week because I was enjoying it and I wanted to get a good start.
Nice.
And I will work on Tempting Tangles, Swans and Shears as part of my effort to finish it before the end of the year. When I finish Santa, I'll bring in one of my other whips,
Yeah.
one of my boyfriends,
Ooh,
because
okay.
I'm also trying to get them done.
How's that plaid going?
I
Plaid
haven't,
pants?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It might not be so bad because I think I already have it outlined.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was
yeah,
going to tell you
they're
to.
already outlined.
Yeah, if you do the
Yeah.
outline of the plaids, it's
Yeah.
easier just to fill in. You're not looking at the pattern anymore.
Okay.
So-
So,
oh.
anything else?
I do have one more
Uh-oh.
thing,
One more
and it's on
thing.
the down low.
Uh-oh.
Down
It's
low.
really quiet.
Okay.
All right, I have to get into it. All right, so I've been enabled by some ladies on the Gowron page. They say, let's start the Winter Quaker from Rosewood Manor. And I said, okay. It really didn't take much convincing. So we got the fabric. It's sitting over there for the winter bags.
Oh, Gowron project bag?
Gowron's,
goodness.
right? And this is just pre-stuff right now. So we should be a list coming out one day soon. I'm not sure when. Maybe when I come back. But it's going to be like the first day of winter. I want to start it December 21st.
Oh, nice.
So
Very
that's
nice.
that's why there's no rules for the autumn Quaker.
Oh,
Because you want to hurry up and finish the winter Quaker.
that's why you
So
talking
are you
about
still-
1,000 stitches
Are you going to
a
still
day.
wait until, remember you said you're only going to work on it on
Oh
Friday?
no!
Huh?
Since the ladies on the Gowron page put this plan in place,
Mhm.
all bets of the rules is
That-
off. I will stitch it whenever I want to.
Oh,
But Ronnie still says I can't stitch it too fast, so
Okay.
maybe I'll squeeze 2 days in.
All right.
But
Okay.
remember, watch the Gowron page for the updates.
Updates. All right. EJ, anything else?
Nope, that is all for me.
Okay, that's all for Gary. That is all for me. So remember,
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye!
Do